YouTube, what it do is your boy Benji. We back with the crew. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. We love talking about all things popular. And man, dating is something that's got people confused. But I like to hear people talk about, some of their relationship quirks and some of their relationship desires. Because at the end of the day, we all just trying to figure it out, man. Let's hear it out. This is Brittany Lee. She's clashing with one of her friends on her podcast about the ideologies and dating.
This and what it's like, because I think the girls want to know. Like, I think the girls want other girls to relate with.
Okay.
It's important how much money a man makes.
What kind of transition was that?
Yes, to some extent.
In what
What
way?
about you?
No, don't ask me. And she says you're interviewing.
Because I've seen your Facebook.
Now let me know.
What you think too.
tell me yours, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So wait, what was the question again? Oh, does he have to make money?
Is it important to you?
I think for me, yeah, because when you're like successful in your field,
Yeah.
unfortunately for some men, it can make them feel like inadequate.
Yeah.
It can make them feel that like they're not also like fulfilling their role as a man. Some, not all men, some men.
Yeah.
Also as well, it can change the power dynamic because if it's like you're making like 3 times, 4 times more, yeah, than your man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, also, who gets this bill? Who gets that bill? Can you afford this bill? Can you know? But it's like if you know your man's making the same or more than you, I think it just makes your life easier. Because I think for men, I think the natural role.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think about that one, man.
You know, when we look at the Bible and things like that, like Abraham led, Moses led, Joseph led, like they're leaders.
Yeah.
When do you hear of a woman really like, not saying that a woman can't lead or shouldn't lead, because there are moments where women lead. Jesus first showed himself to, is it Mary
Mary, yeah.
Magdalene? Mary Magdalene, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not belittling women at all. However, in the Bible it says how God leads the home, then the man, then the woman submits to the man.
Yeah.
But also the man needs to submit to God.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that order works, you know.
What the heck is she talking about?
And I think for that
So
order,
what does the order have to do with money?
in terms of that's his job to provide, isn't it?
How did you get that connection?
Like that's his job to kind of make sure that he's adequately earning to provide for you and the family, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So there's providing.
Okay.
But we're talking about like
Earnings.
like the financial level. So if he was making less money than you, could he still lead you?
How much less?
Just less.
And this is what happens. They bring up the scripture. They bring up the holy book, and they start adding caveats to the book. Like again, this is what you got to watch the people that you're paying attention to. Is additionally how you have to watch the people that you're surrounding yourself with, because a lot of people will identify certain ways, but they don't know what they're talking about. She tried to use examples in the Bible to demonstrate her point, but that's it. That's as far as it goes.
Okay, so how much am I earning? How much he's earning?
But now we're gonna put particulars on it, which I mean, at the end of the day, it's your dating life, so you're allowed to do that. But come on now.
Me.
I don't know how much money you make.
No. Give me.
I don't know speaking hypotheticals though, because this is what we do on it online. Hypothetical, yeah.
Okay.
Someone's earning, let's say, I don't know, 30K less than you.
Oh, that's quite big.
Okay,
That's a big difference.
It depends on how much you're earning. So this is the thing. Do you know what I mean? So let's just say he is able to keep up with you, but he's making less.
And as well, is he keeping up with me because that's what that's his lifestyle, or is he keeping up with me to appease me? There's a difference.
That's
as
too
well. I
complicated.
know, that's a big.
What you said, is you want a guy that's going to be able to provide. Yeah. What does that even mean? If you're a
What does
woman
it
that has
mean?
your own money,
Yeah.
what does him providing mean to you?
Hey, shout out to this interviewer. I think this is Brainy. She's asking the good questions because these are the same things I'm always wondering. Like I hear people talk about these things online. I just always wonder why or where are they getting these things from.
I think him providing means to me, so how I visualize what sort of life I want to live is that if I don't want to work anymore, we're cool.
That's it.
Yeah, basically. But then we can still live the lifestyle that we're living whether I work or not. Do you get what I mean?
But is that realistic?
Well, you know, like I said, God makes the foolish things of the world wise and the wise things of the world.
Bringing up God again.
Yeah, basically. But then we can still live the lifestyle that we're living whether I work or not. Do you get what I mean?
But is that realistic?
Well, you know, like I said, God makes the foolish things of the world wise and the wise
That's
things
really
of the world.
foolish. That's too foolish for God. That's too foolish. No, but I'm asking that because I really want to understand what that attachment mindset to money is.
There we go.
Because okay, if it's just the fact that you don't want to have to work, yeah. What if you enjoy working? What if you?
That's the thing, I do.
What if you never stop working? So then the way that I see it nowadays, back in the day, women didn't have jobs, yeah. So now that they have jobs,
But people get on people get in front of these cameras and start acting like they Beyonce. What are you talking about? You're gonna be working for the rest of your life. These people that are all on the camera are gonna be doing some type of work. So they get in front of the camera and start acting ridiculous. I understand, but there's a Possibility that you have the opportunity to raise some children with you and your partner. And then that partner would have selected you because you've met plenty of merits where they deem that reasonable, respectable, and you are quality. You're a quality individual when it comes to you can raise these children up, you can educate these children, and you have the ability to nurture them as they go through adulthood. I think that again, when you're looking at it from the lens of, for example, I'm a man, I would think that I'm not doing I don't get money so that my girl tells me tomorrow, hey, I want to stop working. I can just say, oh yeah, don't worry, I got money. That's what I do this for, to make sure that you don't have to work. I will go hard to ensure that my family is okay and taken care of, that I have excess funds in case things were to go awry. But at the end of the day, we're here and we're partners. I want to do all I can to ensure that everybody is in the best scenario that they can be. But then, is it in some sense irresponsible to then put the burden on the man to solely work and provide if you just, I just ain't feeling it? Because if you ain't got kids, then what does this scenario really apply for? And let's say you got kids and you both make good money where you can just set up your children in daycare and you don't really find an adverse reason as to why that'd be an issue. Or you have parents that can watch the children. Then why do you really not need to work? You know what I mean? Because I gotta look at the reasons a lot of these things happened.
It's now a 2-income house.
Yeah.
And we women will be very surprised to see what the dynamics of married couples are. Even the ones that are making money. The ones on the outside, you'll be like, oh, this is a successful man or whatever. You'll be surprised how much the wife actually also does contribute. But it kind of feels like nowadays everyone's talking about I have to be with a provider. But when it's like that, it's like he has to be like making way more money in order to be able to lead. Is that true? And is that really like in this day and age? We can go back to the Bible and justify it and say a man has to make money. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Exactly.
Right, but realistically, in this day and age, like.
And the examples that she used were just ridiculous. You're talking about people that were called to lead a specific group of people in order to help us fulfill a prophecy. But you're not speaking about the specific things that they had going on in their life. That honestly, things weren't always the best at home.
Is that important? Is it important?
The thing is, I've dated guys that make less money than me.
Yeah.
But they have the provider mindset, and also they're hustlers.
What does it mean? Ma'am, can you define that though? What is a provider?
They make less money than me.
Yeah.
But they have the provider mindset, and also they're hustlers.
Okay.
So it's like they had a job, but they also had businesses as well.
Yeah.
So there was potential there.
Yeah.
However, I think now, like I'm 30 now, I think I'm looking for someone that's a bit more established, that you're already making like a good income. You're not like, there's not potential, you're already doing it. Do you get what I mean? Because I'm already doing it.
Okay.
So I want someone to meet me where I'm at.
That makes sense.
It's
and
tough.
that's naturally you want someone, you want to feel safe with someone.
Yeah.
But
I can't argue with that. Like, I think that's reasonable to expect that your partner has started to solidify what direction they want to go with their career. I think that you having the ability to be open to somebody who's not, that's up to you. Completely understand.
What if you're with a guy that is doing really well, but then with people with businesses, the money is different and it's up, down.
Yeah.
What happens if the whole business just crashes? Then what happens then? Is he no longer a provider?
No, but I think as well, what did they say? There's like a saying like, I don't know what the saying is, but about teaching them to fish instead of just giving them the fish. Yeah, so I want to be with a man that he knows how to fish, that people don't give him.
And he can get it.
Yeah, because
And that's not even about money then.
It's not.
Mindset. So let's say you meet a guy that's on minimum wage, or he's on 50k, 40k, whatever the minimum wage is, but because he's got that mindset, he can make $1 million.
Amen. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've dated men that make less than me, but they're ambitious and they've got businesses like potential. But I don't know. I feel like just where I'm at.
Because you won't deal with them because they're not making $1 million. That you've already expressed that, man. Yeah, they're making less than me and they're working hard, they're hustling, but they're not where I want them to be financially. So like, let's just cut straight to the choice. Let's just cut straight to it, baby. You won't date a dude that makes less money than you because you just want him to make more money than you because you won't. We really don't know why. You want a provider and a leader, but we don't really know what that means from your perspective.
Right now.
But is it more important that they're ambitious or more important that they got money right now?
Now, where I am.
Yeah.
Money right now.
Okay.
But before, it was like,
She's
if you're
honest.
ambitious.
Yeah.
And I see, you've been proactive, cool. But right now, it's like.
What changed?
think what changed is that like, what changed is my standard. Is that right to say? My standard?
Why did your standard change?
Because like, I think I felt like, I know you can't comparison Steve with joy, but I feel like, you know what, money can be made, yeah? There's a lot of money to make out there.
Yeah.
I know UK is hard,
Yeah.
but like, if you tunnel in, you could be successful.
Yeah.
Whether it's a cleaning business, whether it's a jewelry business, whether it's makeup, like people are really doing well in life.
Yeah, they are.
So, and I think, obviously now at our age,
Yeah.
obviously I know people peak at different times, but there's no reason why you shouldn't like have a goal and you're trying to like get there. Do you get what I mean? I guess life happens and stuff like that, but I think for me it's like I tunnel vision at 18, you know, and I'm not even where I want to be yet, but where I am now is like very good for me, and I'm not the smartest person in the room. I'm not the
So why can't the same thing apply to somebody else?
prettiest person in the room, but I made it work. So what's your excuse? Maybe I'm a bit too hard.
No, that
you
does
know?
make
Yeah,
a lot
maybe
of
I'm a
sense.
bit, so I think when I'm
Like again, like there's a difference between, let's say somebody right now is not working at all, and they have no desire to. They're just freeloading. Complete difference for somebody who worked hard for 10 years to establish a business and secure a solid line of income or solid stream of income. Sure, we can argue that makes perfect sense. But if you're saying, hey, I'm still working, I'm still trying to learn, I'm not the smartest person in the room, why can't your partner do the same thing? And again, this is why I say things don't make any sense, because people reference businesses, but there's plenty of alleys and business ventures that you could pursue that aren't necessarily going to generate you a bunch of money.
meet guys, I'm like, okay, so what's your story? And I think I like guys that are hustlers, like
Yeah.
they've come from crap because they work hard to get
Yeah.
there, and I respect that because I'm the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the perspective that I'm coming from. Like I love a grafter, I love a hard worker, because also I don't want to work as hard. I'll be honest, I don't want to work as hard, but I really respect that. I respect grafters. I respect guys that like want the best life for themselves because they didn't grow up from it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what.
I'm confused. So she mentioned that she had plenty of these dudes that were hitting her up, but because they didn't make more money than her currently at this very moment, they disqualify?
I'm attracted to.
So would you say then, in a yes or no, is it more about the ambition and the graft than it is about
It's about the money.
Can it be both?
It is not about the money. It's always about how much money are you willing to spend.
Yes, I guess so.
Maybe
Yeah.
can it be both? I don't know. I think it's character is important. I
Yeah.
think that's the fundamental. Character is important.
Is it ideal?
Hadn't
that
even thought
you
about
marry
it.
a person like your
30 years
husband
old.
marries a millionaire? Is it like ideal?
No.
So it's not a particular number.
No, it's not a particular number
Just
because,
more than you.
like you said, peaks and troughs.
Yeah.
I think, like you said as well, I like to work. Like I like what I do.
Yeah. And you also want to work together.
100%. And I want to be a team. Like
Yeah.
even though I have mine and you have your own, we'll be building together. So that's why I need us to be in alignment.
Yeah.
You need to be a graph.
What the heck is she even talking about? You just said that somebody who doesn't make more money than you can't talk. But then there's supposedly no number that they have to make. But you guys have to be in alignment because we're going to work together as a partnership.
Because you're not a grafter. I'm the dreamer. Normally with my partners, I'm the dreamer, and they help me put it into fruition.
Yeah.
So for me, I need a guy that's a doer. Like you have integrity. When you say something, you do it. Do you get what I mean? So that's really important for me to be with someone that understands. Okay, you have a dream. So how do we make this happen? How do we make it tangible?
Yeah.
You know, I can't be with a guy that's like, oh, I'm not feeling like this today. Oh, I'm not feeling like that. Because that would jar me.
Yeah.
So I think I know myself and what I work
You
well
need
with.
someone to match your energy.
Yeah, or more so.
Yeah.
Because I can also be very lazy. So I need someone that's more.
We can all be
Yeah, I can be very, very lazy. Don't get it twisted, please.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. But yeah, I just need a guy that's just on it, like Vim, 100%.
I hear it.
You know, because I believe in being led, and that's how I want to be led. I want to be led into the promised land, promised land of money. No, I'm joking. Promised land of like just prosperity in health as well. Like someone that takes their health seriously, that eats well, family. Someone that loves their family. Like you know, I want someone that really commits to things, 110%.
And how hard has it been to find that person?
Hard, because I think it's like.
They cut something out.
Right? And you've met me now. You see, I'm very ambitious, I'm very driven, I'm quite hard. But then in a relationship, I'm very soft and I'm very submissive because I understand that's how I would like the dynamic to be. So yeah, in London, it's hard even just to find traditional men, like men that believe in like providing for you and looking after you. Like that's hard in itself.
Why?
Everyone just wants to do 50-50.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone wants to do 50-50.
I never understand why people are having discussions about 50-50 in 2025, man. If a dude say, hey, look, we'll get into a dating relationship and we'll split the bills. Why are you even having that conversation? Y'all are not married. You talk like, that's why I said these conversations don't even make sense. You listen to a woman talk about how much money she makes and how hard she works, but she's not willing to spend half of her money with the man of her dreams.
Effort, minimum effort, what they can get away with. And that's my experience so far. So it's like, once I gauge that you're like 50-50 vibes, I don't even entertain it.
Because the way I look at 50-50 is either y'all are both equally pouring into a relationship. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Or y'all are both half-stepping in the relationship.
That's a lot of people now.
But that means that what you're prioritizing
Shouldn't just be about money.
It sounds like from everything we just
It's
spoke
money.
about that like financial security type of stuff, because everything goes back to money if you notice.
Okay, yeah.
So that's really important to you.
Yeah.
All she
And
cares
so
about.
initially, if you meet someone that's 50-50, you wouldn't even give them a chance.
No, hell no. But it's not even
Look at
50-50
that.
because it's the mindset. Like
Mindset.
the last guy that I was seeing, he was very much that provide. So not even financially, like if I needed to park my car somewhere, he'd go and park it.
Yeah.
That's not even a big thing.
Yeah.
Petrol station, he's gone to, we're both in the car, maybe it's my car and I'm even driving because he's not on insurance. He'll put the petrol in and he'll go pay.
But do you get that treatment on first date, or do you have to get to know the person before you get those perks, I guess?
So first date with him, he was pretty masculine, like told me where I can park, told me where to go, what time.
And you see how they start to make their own definition for what masculinity is?
Yeah, but it's different men, innit? But that's what I like.
Yeah.
So that's, so it
But I
depends
don't
on your
think,
dating.
but again, I don't think there's nothing wrong with her. I think that's very chivalrous. I don't necessarily think that's anything that has to do with masculinity, but I think that it's chivalrous to do for a woman.
Why didn't it work out with that guy? Would you say?
I thought he wasn't ready, unfortunately.
Is that a big deal? Is that a big thing in dating nowadays as well?
Yeah, like they meet you, they're like, you're a great girl, you're like, what I'm looking for, you help me, I help you, but then they're like, am I ready for marriage? Don't know. Yeah, it's scary.
So what are they doing? What are we doing?
I don't know really.
Do you feel like guys are just out here dating for fun
I think because
or
they
for ego? Because
Yo,
if
this
you're
woman
not-
is
if you're
really
not
pretty.
looking to take someone seriously, if they're not dating for marriage, then why are we here?
I know.
But I also
they're
feel-
bored.
But a lot of people don't want to be married. That's the next step, the next problem you're getting into. You're not even dating people that you share similar beliefs with.
But I also feel like women also have the same thing. Some women they're not looking to be in a serious relationship,
Yeah,
but they want
true.
the perks of take me out, take me on his fancy day, dress up. So do you know what I noticed watching Love Is Blind is that
Yeah.
it seems like there's two different types of people in
Like
the
men or women?
both
Okay.
in the dating pool, which
Okay,
is
yeah.
making it muddy and dirty.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
serious people that are really ready for relationships and marriage, and the very unserious ones that are just there to have fun.
Yeah.
Got Javen. And Sarova, very serious and wants to meet someone.
Did you say Javen's serious?
No, Javen's that
Okay,
one. And
yeah.
Sarova's the serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Cal is there as well.
I don't know if Cal, because he might be in between. 'Cause
No.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Sheesh. Get your money up, not your funny up. That's what it sounds like.